Welcome to Exact Training. This lesson is on navigating the toolbars and the shortcuts in the Mac System Manager. In this session, you will be presented with the toolbars and shortcut functionality available in the Mac System Manager. Macs is highly customizable, allowing you to enable or disable the various shortcuts and toolbars and configure Macs to your own preferred specifications. Let's get started. The first topic is using the menus. Macs provides the functionality to move your toolbars around the screen to wherever you prefer. Let's take a look. In this screen, the menu toolbar is located in its default location at the top of the Mac System Manager screen. We will move the toolbar from the top of the screen to the left side. Simply place your mouse in the toolbar, left-click, and hold down the mouse button and drag to the left side of the System Manager window. The toolbar is now docked at the left side of the System Manager. We can see by clicking on the Activity menu that the functionality is the same as when the menu toolbar was in its default location. Now we'll return the toolbar to its original location by again left-clicking in the menu area, holding the mouse button down, and dragging to the top of the System Manager window. The Database Info link on the Shortcut menu will open the Mac's Database Reference Guide. This guide is useful for programmers and users who design custom Crystal reports and want or need access to the specific information for the various fields of the Mac's tables. To open the Database Reference Guide, click on the Database Info link at the top of the Shortcuts pane in your Mac System Manager, and the Database Reference Guide window will open. When finished viewing the guide, click the X in the upper right corner to close it. Now let's talk about the license agreement. When you click on the link, you will see the license agreement between Exact and your company. This agreement lists the various agreements and restrictions of the Mac's license. Covered items include confidentiality, transfer, date locks, maintenance, warranty, and limitations. To view the Mac's license agreement, double-click on the license item shown in the Shortcuts toolbar from the Mac System Manager. The Mac's license agreement document opens, where you can view the various terms and agreements between your company and Exact concerning the Mac software. When finished viewing the license agreement, click the X in the upper right corner to close it. The Mac's Part Explorer is a quick way to search for and view part information with one click from the System Manager screen. This is a read-only utility. No changes to fields in the Part Master may be made in this screen. Any changes made to Part ID information need to be done through the Part Master screen in the Bill of Materials. To open the Mac's Part Explorer, double-click on Part Explorer from the Shortcut pane in the System Manager. The Part Explorer window opens, showing the default items chosen to view when looking up Mac parts using this utility. To pin or lock the Part Explorer so that it remains open at all times, click on the pin icon in the upper left corner of the screen. To add or remove Part Master fields from displaying in the Part Explorer screen, click the Options button as seen here. The Options window will open, showing the fields available for viewing in the Part Explorer. Enabled fields will show a check mark in the box next to that option. We'll add a couple of fields to the Part Explorer now. Click on Commodity Code to add this item. Next, we'll add engineering status to the query. Place a check in the box next to this item. Then click OK. To see the utility in action, double-click in the Part ID box to bring up the part browser. If you already know the specific part ID you wish to view, you can also type that ID directly in this field to return the record. The PartMaster browser will open, showing a list of all the part IDs currently in your Mac system. Double-click on the part ID you wish to view. The Part Explorer will now populate with information that's particular to the chosen Mac's part ID. When finished, click the X in the upper right corner to close the Explorer. The Mac's Gold Standard is the document that covers all software and hardware requirements needed to run your Mac system at optimum capacity. The Gold Standard link will take you to a simple one-sheet document which lists the basic items in an easy-to-read spreadsheet format. A more detailed document can also be downloaded for review. If you wish to view the Mac's Gold Standard, double-click on the Gold Standard item in the Shortcuts pane in the Mac System Manager. Credentials to log into the customer portal are necessary to view the Gold Standard from this link. See your Mac System Administrator if you do not have portal access, or contact your Mac's Customer Advocate to obtain login information. After clicking on the Gold Standard link, the Mac's Customer Portal login window will open. Enter your login credentials in the username and password field. Then click the OK button to log in. The link to the simple one-sheet Gold Standard document that shows the most relevant information in a spreadsheet form. In this view, we see the various applications that are supported for use with Macs and the versions that are compatible with the latest version of Macs. The entire, more comprehensive Gold Standard document can be downloaded for review. Scroll to the bottom of the screen and click on the download link next to the Gold Standard document application to your Mac's installation. Click on the Save button to save the document to your local Downloads folder. Once the download is complete, click Open to review the document, and the Gold Standard document will open. Scroll down to view the contents of the Gold Standard. Click the X in the upper right corner when you are finished reading. Let's talk about the Customer Portal. The Customer Portal is an important resource for Mac's users and administrators. The Customer Portal contains a wealth of information relating to your Mac system, including Mac's documentation, user guides, a place to log and review support requests, log enhancement requests, search the knowledge base, see information on upcoming webinars and events, read about recent product releases, training, and much more. Customer Portal login credentials are required to have access. See your Mac System Administrator if you do not have portal access, or contact your Mac's Customer Advocate to obtain the login information. To access the Mac's Customer Portal, double-click on the Customer Portal link in the Shortcut pane of the Mac System Manager. The Customer Portal login screen will open, prompting you to enter your portal login credentials. Once they've been entered, click OK to log in to the portal. Here we see the main page of the Mac's Customer Portal screen with numerous links to informational documents and resources to help you with your Mac's needs. To exit the Customer Portal, simply click the X at the upper right corner of your Internet Explorer window to close. Another shortcut available to you is for contacting support. The Contact Support link will take you directly to the page, which is also on the customer portal, where you can submit a question to the MAX Technical Support Group. Again, customer portal login credentials are necessary to utilize this link. Once a support request is submitted using this link, the support team will contact you as soon as they are available. To enter a support request, click on the Contact Support link in the Shortcuts pane of the System Manager screen. The login window will open, prompting you to enter your customer portal login, username, and password. Once entered, click on the OK button to log into the portal. You will be presented with the support request form. The fields with the red exclamation point next to them are required fields. Click on the magnifying glass icon next to Contact to choose the appropriate contact from the resultant list of your company contacts. Then enter a description of the question in the question field. Then in the Clarification of the Question section, enter as much information as possible about your question or problem, including the version and batch of MAX that you are running. Then click Submit to send your request to the Tech Support Group. A member of the support team will contact you as soon as they are able. The About Exact MAX link in the shortcut menu will take you to an Exact web page. You will find information about the capabilities of the MAX products, related solutions such as Synergy and Business Analytics, links to information for the various add-on pieces that are available, pricing information, literature downloads, and more. Another handy shortcut is called About Exact MAX. To access this information, simply double-click the About Exact MAX link in the Shortcuts area from the MAX System Manager. The About Exact MAX website will open, containing the information previously mentioned. When you're finished viewing, click the X in the upper right corner to close this screen. Let's talk about the shortcut to professional services. The MAX Professional Services Group is comprised of consultants whose expertise lies with the MAX software and the configuration, as well as the add-on products and customization of existing products to best fit your company. Additional services include health checks of your business processes, custom solutions, and managed services. For more information about what the Professional Services Group can do for you, visit the website available from this link in the MAX Shortcut section. To visit the Professional Services page online, click on this link from the Shortcut section in the System Manager. The Professional Services page will open, allowing you access to all of the information mentioned in the previous screen. Click the X in the upper corner to close out of this web page. The reference link in the Shortcuts area of the System Manager will take you to a web page on the Customer Portal where you can download and review the various user guides for each MAX module. These user guides are not intended to be used as a substitute for training, but they are a good place to start for a new user or for existing users that are unfamiliar with a functionality in a specific module. Login credentials for the MAX Customer Portal are required to access the reference materials. Should you not have a portal login, see your system administrator or contact your MAX Customer Advocate to obtain one. To access the MAX user guides, click on the reference link from the MAX System Manager. The Customer Portal login screen will open. Enter your credentials and click OK to proceed. The reference page will open that contains links to download all of the available MAX user guides. Once you're done downloading, click the X button at the top right of the screen to close this web page. Another shortcut is about release information. The Release Info link in the Shortcuts section will take you directly to the MAX Customer Portal page, where you can review all of the available MAX batch releases and their supporting documentation. Login credentials to the MAX Customer Portal are required to access these reference materials. Should you not have a portal login, see your system administrator or contact your MAX Customer Advocate. To access the MAX Batch Release page, click on Release Info located in the Shortcuts area of the System Manager. The MAX Customer Portal login window will open. Enter your username and password and click OK. The Exact MAX product page will open, presenting you with information in relation to MAX batch releases and other product information. To visit the individual page for each MAX batch release, click the MAX Downloads drop-down box and select the batch you wish to review. Once you are finished with the product page, click the X in the upper right corner to close the web browser. The shortcut area of the MAX System Manager can be modified to add or remove any item that's available in the System Manager. These links can be used to access often used functionality with a simple double click of the mouse on one of the links. To add an item to the Shortcuts area, right-click in the Shortcuts pane, and you will open the Shortcuts Maintenance screen. And the Select Shortcuts window will open. To add an item to the Shortcuts area, place a check mark next to the item you want to add. Items that already have a check mark will already be displayed in the pane. To remove an item, simply click in the box to remove the check mark, and it will be removed from the pane. For this example, we will add the Create New Company functionality to the Shortcuts pane. Once the item is checked, click OK to add it to the Shortcut pane. You will now see Create New Company in the list of available shortcuts. The Notes and System Notes area in the MAX System Manager can be used to add notes that are used either by the local workstation user or to all users of MAX in your company. The Notes area is where the local workstation user can enter notes of any kind that will be viewed and used only by that specific user and workstation. Anything entered in the System Notes will be available to users across the MAX system regardless of what workstation they are logged into. Notes can consist of anything the user would like to enter, either related to the MAX process, to-do lists, or other items. System Notes can be related to upcoming upgrades, access to custom reports, or anything else that a MAX administrator would like the other MAX users to be aware of. First, we'll take a look at the Notes area. These notes can be entered by the local MAX user and are specific to the workstation in question. Click on the Notes item in the Shortcut pane to view them. And the Notes pane will expand. Notes can be added by simply clicking in the pane and typing. Highlight and delete any unwanted notes. Now we'll take a look at the System Notes area. Click on System Notes in the Shortcut pane to view these notes. Here we will see notes that have been entered by the MAX System Administrator or anyone with the appropriate permissions as viewable by the MAX users across your company. The Shortcut pane in the MAX System Manager can be hidden or enabled with a simple click of the mouse. To hide the Shortcut pane, simply click the X in the upper right corner of the Shortcut pane. And now the pane is no longer visible. To re-enable the pane, click on the Options menu in the System Manager screen. Then click Shortcut pane from the menu and place a check mark next to the option. This will make the Shortcut pane appear back in the System Manager. Another method to enable or disable the pane is to click in the Toggle Shortcut pane in the toolbar above. In this example, we see the shortcut pane in the System Manager. To disable it, we will click on the Toggle Shortcut pane icon. To re-enable the pane, click on the Toggle Shortcut pane icon once again. Let's talk about the toolbar items. Several frequently used items are accessible with a single click of your mouse on the appropriate icon in the System Manager toolbar. Accessible programs include System Configuration, User Security, Tools Menu Setup, Shop Calendar, User Tabs, and the Toggle Shortcut pane. For single-click access to the System Configuration screen, click on the System Configuration icon. The Configuration Editor window will open. When done, click the Close button to leave the Configuration Editor window. For single-click access to the User Security screen, click the User Security icon. And the Max Security Editor window will open. When finished with the Security Editor window, click the Close button. For single-click access to the Tools Menu Setup screen, click the Tools Menu Setup icon. And the Tools Menu Setup window will open. When finished with the Tools Menu Setup window, click the Close button. For single-click access to the Max Shop Calendar, click this button for the Shop Calendar. And the Max Shop Calendar window will open. To close the Max Shop Calendar, click the X in the upper right corner. For single-click access to the User Tab Setup screen, click the User Tabs icon. And the Web Tab Setup window will open. To close the Web Tab Setup window, click the Close button. After completing this lesson, you should be familiar with the various toolbars, shortcuts, and notes areas of the Mac System Manager. Important items to remember are how to customize the Mac's interface to your personal use, including hiding or enabling the various toolbars and shortcuts that are available to you. Customizing the shortcuts to include items that are used most often and entering notes are some very helpful items. Thank you from Exact Macs.